Today is Monday, May 22nd, 2022. We are at the wilderness boundary on Lincoln Woods. Heading out today to do something new. We're gonna go up Franconia Brook Trail a couple miles, and then we're gonna cut in where Hellgate Brook drains out, and we're gonna bushwhack up Guitar Slide to West Bond and then come down the Bonds. It's beautiful out right now. I think that we've had a lot of wildfire smoke, so I don't know how our distant views are gonna be today, but we'll see. Hopefully they'll be better than they were over the Friday. It was really bad. Excellent. We are at a beaver pond now, right after the junction with Lincoln Brook Trail. So we came through this area that's really neat, like a tunnel down here. And right back there is the junction with Lincoln Brook. This area reminds me of the top end of Nancy Pond. It's cool. And then right here is this is the side of Bond Cliff. It's not anywhere near where the trail goes. And then Southwest Twin is over here. And listen to those peepers.
Noisy.
Very cool. They're not all the same kind of frog, I don't think. So I think there's a couple different beaver ponds. This is like the biggest one, I think.
Yeah, this is the bigger of the two.
Some of them go. This is Hellgate Brook, so we're going to cross this. We're about 5.4 miles up, and then we're going to turn in and whack along the side of it. So here we go. We are right now just going along the side of Hellgate Brook. It's been not terrible. This area is particularly open. Hasn't all been like that. We stopped and put on long sleeves. I put on eye protection and made sure everything was stowed good on our pack so you don't get anything lost. All right, we're going. This is a pretty little cascade. I think it's actually Hellgate Brook Falls or Hellgate Falls. I believe this is it. It's not that big. It's probably 8 feet tall or maybe 10 feet. This tree's kind of blocking it. And neat little geology on the side of the bank here. More cascades. All right, let's get out of here. When we left that waterfall, we cut uphill and to the left a little and got right on this abandoned railroad grade, tote road, whatever it is. So it's much faster going up here. I don't know how long we'll be able to take it, but the water is still right next to us also. I don't think there's any way we would have missed this. We might have missed it. It was probably earlier that we could have gotten on it, but I'm glad we didn't miss the waterfall. So it worked out. But this is nice, easy. Except my poles just got caught. There we go. Yeah, I see, maybe we're losing it here. I don't know. No, it looks like it keeps going. Okay, so the railroad grade does in fact continue after this boggy area. However, I just went up to my knee. Look at that. Brand new shoes. That one only went in up to my ankle. That was kind of exciting. I'm not even out of the bog yet, but well, that was interesting. I need to climb under or over this somehow. All right, 2 hands, but it looks like we're back on dry ground up there. We are at the bottom of the guitar slide, although we're kind of hit it a little bit from the side. So we're popping out of the woods a little bit up. Careful, it's wet right there and it's a drop.
Yes, it is.
Okay. There you go. Okay. Now I'm out of the woods. Ooh, it's gonna be so fun. Awesome. I'm very excited. It took us a while. It's 4 hours and 22 minutes, and we're just now starting to climb up. And it was 2 hours to get to the beginning of the bushwhack on Hellgate Brook, so it took us a while in there. But it was a pretty good distance also, so. Excellent.
Fun.
Yeah.
So we're near the bottom of the guitar slide right now. Heading up towards West Pond. Down below me, not too far down, Laura's climbing. It's not very treacherous, but there is a bit of sand and loose scree, so even if your footing is sure, the earth underneath you can slip, which is no good. We're right next to Bond Cliff over here. It's not too steep here. It will get worse, I'm sure. Away from me and about 12 feet down. It's pretty steep.
It's a little slidey. So we are, I have no idea how far up we are. A third of the way maybe?
Maybe.
I don't know. It's gonna go get tight, and then because it has like a guitar neck at the top. So this is down near the bottom. Got some flowing water on that slab, and then this is Bond Cliff right here. All of this is Bond Cliff. When we were at that beaver pond earlier, this is the side of Bond Cliff we could see was that. And back there we've got the Osceolas. Let's see, Whaleback Mountain is right here, I think. And then Scar Ridge is here. Maybe that's Whaleback, I don't know. This is Flume, Liberty, the edge of Owl's Head down here. Nice. I think that might be past Conaway. Ooh. Maybe. That might be the Tri-Pyramids. I don't know. I can't tell from this low. All right, we're gonna keep climbing. It's beautiful and fun. This is considerably less sketchy than the arrow slide on the Hancocks. way nicer. So far. We'll see what happens. Okay, we are, I think, on the top portion now. You can climb if you want. I believe up there is kind of the end of it. We climbed up quite a ways and then ended up in the woods. sort of a thick bushwhack up there. And then we popped out again. And we've got some wet slab right in the middle. But John's taking the left side of this, and I'm taking the right. And it's pretty easy going, gotta say. Worst part of it is the bushwhack to get to the slide. And we'll see how the top of it is, because then we have to get back into the woods again. All right. All right, we are basically at the top of the slide now. We're at 4,020 feet. This is Bond Cliff right here. This is actually a really great seat that I'm sitting on. But I think we're gonna go eat on West Bond. And then if you look down, this right here is the bottom part of the slide, and then we came up into the woods and then climbed up this part. And then you can stand up without falling down. Oh, I guess John is at the very tippy top of the slide, right there. All right. Well, this was loads of fun. Yeah, and not a terrifying slide. You just got to get to it, which is a pain. Okay, so now we're above the slide now. We just pushed in through a sort of thick area. It opened up right away. Oops. But I don't know if you can tell, it's wet. Wet, slippery slab. So this kind of stuff is kind of slow going. Oh, hopefully once we get up right up in there, it'll open up a little bit more, or at least level out. We are on a little cliffy pop out right before the summit. So the summit of West Bond is right there. Guyot. I guess that's Southwest Twin right here. South Twin. Garfield. Franconia Ridge. Owl's Head in the foreground. Mount Liberty. Mount Moose Lock. Bond. And we'll have great views in a minute from right up there. We made it to the summit of West Bond. So we're having a late lunch. It's after 2, I think. And it has wonderful 360-degree views, but I am sitting down, so I'm gonna swing back this way. I've got the summit to ourselves, except there's a pesky fly. There's Bond Cliff. Kerrigan. Bond. I'm just gonna go over your head here. The presidential's over there. And then on the side of West Bond, you can kind of see there's a couple more big slides over here. There's actually, wow, that one looks new. This thing, I don't recognize that, but there are 3 here. There's another one closer in. Those are kind of colloquially known as monster slide. I guess left, right, and center. And that other thing looks kind of new. I don't know. It looks like all the trees got knocked down. All right. So far, we just saw a couple patches of snow in the woods, and that's it. So hopefully there won't be too much. West Bond Spur, I expect we'll have some snow. Nice shot of Lowell, Mount Lowell, and it has red slides on it right there. North Tri-Pyramid over here. with its big slide. The Osceolas with its big slide. This is the Hancocks with Cedar Brooks slide right here. Arrow slide is on the other side, so you can't see it. This is the view from Mount Bond. So we've got Bond Cliff, and then the Osceolas, Hancocks. Behind that's the Sandwich Range, so past Conaway, Tri-Pyramids. Here's Nancy Range in Kerrigan. Kearsarge North way out. Let's see, Parker, Resolution, Crawford, and Stairs. Heading up towards Isolation. Behind that are the is Meter Ridge and the Bald Faces. I think, yes. Over here is Willie, Field and Tom. In the foreground is Whitewall, Z Cliff, Zealand, Geo, Washington. The southern presidentials are sort of coming down towards me. Jefferson. And over here we've got Garfield, West Bond, Franconia Ridge, Owl's Head, Flume and Liberty, Moose Lock, South Kinsman sticking up right behind Little Haystack. Nice. Scar Ridge. Alright, next stop is going to be Bond Cliff. Alright, I am standing on the iconic Bond Cliff rock. This one right here. Woo. And then John is over there. He's going to take my picture. I'm going to get the heck off of it. But I'm not sure what he's waiting for. Alright. A little breezy. Here we go. So right over there is the guitar slide. I'll take a better video of it from not on this. And then looking back to West Bond and over to Bond. Okay, I'm gonna get off this rock. So now you can see why it's called Guitar Slide if you look out there. And that's what we climbed. Garfield sticking up behind it. And these are the monster slides over here. Bond. Presidentials. And Kerrigan, the Nancy Range. Hancocks. Past the Conaway and the Tri-Pyramids. Osceolas. What are these? The Huntingtons in close, and the Hitchcocks over there, I think.
So.
Or vice versa. Scar Ridge. Okay. Big ol' Owl's Head. Alright, now we gotta beat feet to get out of here. It's about 9 miles, I think, back to the car.
Is it? And what time is it right now?
It's 4:20.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's all downhill and flat, but we still got to get there. We made it back. It's a shade under 19.25 miles and a shade under 12 hours total moving time. Total time, not moving time. And it's still light out. Barely. Right. What a welcome sight the bridge is, huh?
Yeah.
All right, that was a fun hike.
Yeah, it's good.